Good evening, friends. I've been writing for a while, and I thought, why not share a small piece with you? The word small comes from my professional background of being a brilliant sales guy, and I have been a brilliant sales guy. And a reasonably ordinary marketing person. So, to be honest with you, it's not small, it's a reasonably large part of what I have managed to write. But nevertheless, it comes straight from my heart, and this is a completely fictional little piece of work, so don't get very overly excited about it. It has no political connections, connotations, interpretations, nothing about caste, creed, languages, nothing at all. Just a simple piece of writing, okay? So here goes. I moved to Mumbai. Mumbai is a city of aggregation. When nothing works anywhere else, you turn to the Mecca of Indian dreams. The ultimate hope of all youth. The place where stars reside. The city which rocks hard. A jungle of urbanization with huge disparity. Extreme differences, and yet all melting together into the delicious vada pav with the green fried pepper and a glass of sugarcane juice to wash it down with. I still remember the moment when my train chalked in from the Western Line into the suburbs of Mumbai. I saw construction everywhere, buildings springing up like mushroom. I thought I had arrived. Arrived to a city where I will claim my right. My birthright to earn a living without having to beg for it. I thought I had escaped from the utter hopeless environment that my hometown, Calcutta, had to offer me. I was angry at my city where I grew up. I was enraged. I was full of sheer hate. I did not wish to leave my city behind. I did not wish to go to Mumbai by choice. I had to escape from the trap of putrid opportunities and gloom, dark nights of Calcutta. Escape from a city that I loved more than anything else, albeit a shade lesser to my Miss 19. In Mumbai, you don't live like a human being when you are a middle-class guy. When you start off as an ordinary man with no technical degree, with no one to hold your hand in terms of giving you a job or providing you a decent referral, you are the exploited. You join millions of young men and women, some of whom are still young and fresh like I were, and some who have lived the lives of worker ants for years together. Some in their early 20s and some right till their late 50s. All running the same routine, all rushing out in the morning to catch the same trains, all hanging out like monkeys with a toe on the fast-moving local train footboard. All climbing on top of local trains with high-voltage wires a feet above. All dancing with death, challenging her, arrogantly, showing her the middle finger. Such mass arrogance born out of necessity is an experience far more richer than standing on the grounds of Mahabharata and seeing the Lord lecture Arjuna to forsake his despotency. In Mumbai, the system has adorned the role of the Lord. The sheer disgust and disregard the national government has towards these rotten, middle-class, stinking, ordinary, mediocre, filthy brats has taken the role of the Lord. The middle class moves in droves, in herds, a congregation of men and women in lakhs, coming out of their rat holes every morning, running after that elusive Pied Piper, wanting to jump off the cliff of death into the nirvana of material prosperity, wanting to move from the second-class railway compartment to the first class, wanting to move from the first class to an ordinary, pathetic hatchback car, wanting to move from a hatchback to a sedan. The wants list is endless. The middle class is the most pathetic of all cowards I have ever seen, and I have been an integral part of this class of cowards right from my body, soul, my being, my existence has been dipped in sheer and utter cowardice. We have never had any semblance of self-respect. We are willing to be crushed to pulp, and and scraped off the black tar of the pothole rolls by the municipality and dumped into the stinky landfills in and around Mumbai. We feed the scavengers, the vultures, the dogs, the cats, and also our own selves. The system does not allow the middle class to be vegetarians or non-vegetarians. It leaves us with no choice but to be omnitarians, mocatarians, even cannibals. Have you ever taken a local ride in Mumbai during office hours in the right direction? Forget the ride. Have you been a neutral bystander on a railway station, watching the rodents and the insects crawl, jump, hang on, and off from the local trains? Have you ever seen the world's biggest fight for survival? You have seen mankind gasping for breath in a gas chamber, constantly pumped with nerve gas. You have seen the Lord in action. You have seen the Lord in action. There is no Arjuna in the Mahabharata of Mumbai. There is only the Lord. He has no chariot. He has no disciple. He is manifest in a million forms. He is himself in the battle. This is not a pip-squeak of a fight between the stupid Kauravas and the naive Pandavas. This is a fight of all fights, the battle of all battles, the greatest game of wager ever played on earth. This is the effort of the middle class, rodents, to reach their workplaces from their homes so that after 30 days of drudgery, they can bring in USD 200 or less home, and with pride in their hollowed, gouged eyes, say to their family and kids, "It's party time." That is also the kind of party that happens in Mumbai. That is also how she rocks. That is also how she swings her hips on the catwalk of the middle-class hovels. She is one hell of a woman, sleepless, restless, drunk by the spirit of survival. She is the most bewitching woman I have ever known. Her kiss will kill you. Her embrace will smother you. Her bosom will be your burial ground. Yet you will never be able to stay away from her charms. Her lips, her eyes, her voluptuous fullness will kill you slowly, surely, and definitely. And you will enjoy every single moment of her chiding you, teasing you, her sassiness, her attitude, her arrogance, her ignorance, her every single hickey will make you a wild doggy. You would not want to get off her. She would be the one riding you. She would be the one whipping you. She would be the one making you run for the balls of your life. Ooh. So, I hope you liked it. I'm not sure if many of you would like it, but trust me, this is completely fictional, and it's a fictional piece of writing. It has nothing to do with politics, it's nothing to do with who's in power, who's not in power, etc., etc., etc. I hope you liked it, guys, because I spent a lot of time on it. Weekends. Nothing to do here in Mundra on the weekends. So, just decided to write. Thank you for listening to me.